Hello. Okay, so I originally just wanted to make a video about, all about guilt, feeling guilt within grieving, and kind of just discussing that. But then I was gonna make this video like next week or something. I was gonna do a lot more research and talk about my experience and stuff. But I was doing research these past few days, and I'm starting to realize I didn't know exactly what grief was. And so I just want to make this video right now because I kind of want to talk about it. So grief really is just dealing with the loss of something at the end of the day. Like, simply, that's what it is. It can be literally anything, and it's always a valid feeling. You can grieve the loss of you can grieve the loss of something that died, a living thing, a person, an animal, a plant. You can grieve the loss of a privilege. You can grieve the loss of a routine, of a lifestyle, of you can grieve anything. Like, it's not just death that brings grief upon people. And really, for a long time, I just thought that only death brings grief. But really, a lot of feelings can bring grief as well. And I feel like I think everybody's grieving at the end of the day, or has had to grieve and gone through it. And I just wanted to talk about that. So, it may seem really stupid to some people to hear, this person is grieving the loss of being able to leave their house during quarantine. That may sound really dumb to you. Like, to you, that may not be something you would have to grieve or feel any internal consequence or anything from. But everyone is different, obviously, and everyone's feelings are valid, like, at the end of the day. So grieving anything is valid. And invalidating someone's grief or trying to invalidate someone's grief is just like trying to invalidate any feeling. Like, just because it doesn't make sense to you doesn't mean it's not real, it's not there, it's not being felt. But at the same time, you probably have had to deal with grief without even realizing it. Losing things that are important to you, whatever it may be to you, losing that, you have had to grieve from. Losing friends, losing literally anything. It can be situations, it can be like ending school, graduating from school. You can be grieving past times, past lifestyles, past situations. And grief can come in a lot of forms too. Like, it can be presented as sadness, anger, a lot of different ways. But the main reason that, as I was researching this, I wanted to come and make this video and talk about this was because grief needs to be dealt with, or it will become detrimental to you, period. And that's the conclusion that I've come to. I guess that's my opinion. I really do recommend you do your own research, but yeah, like, if you, I think you should sit down, take a minute to think, and write down all the things that you've lost that hurt you. And then go through that list and see, did I really cope with this? Did I really get through this? Like, did I ever deal with this? And by coping, dealing with this, etc., I mean in whatever way that you do, which is different for everyone. For me, coping with literally anything, art, music, drawing, painting, learning, researching, reading. Ooh, I love writing. Photography, going out in nature, keeping myself around good people. Those are all things that help me that maybe can help you too. But yeah, I really just wanted to make this to get people to look at grief from a new perspective. Maybe do a little of your own research on grief if you want to, and heal yourself, because we're all wounded. Like, we just are, and there's nothing wrong with that, and it sucks, but that's why we're all here, you know, to be wounded together, I suppose, to get through things together. Yeah, so I recommend you write down at least a couple of things. It doesn't have to be everything that you've lost, or that you've lost and had negative feelings because of that. And as I said, grief can come in anger, sadness, depression, a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the message I wanted to send. I kind of wanted to talk about my own grief, because that's what I was originally going to make this whole video about, was like my own grief, how I coped / am coping with it, and pretty much that. But then I didn't realize I didn't really know what grief was. But yeah, what sparked me wanting to make this video was my father, who passed away when I was 16, and with little to no understanding of grief or loss at that age, I was just really lost, and I don't know, I think this could help someone. You know, I was dealing with a lot of guilt, a lot of emotions that I shouldn't have had to put on myself. And understanding, and I still am dealing with those emotions, and that's what I'm saying, is that you probably still are too, in whatever ways the grief is affecting you. So a lot of the, like, probably my panic disorder is caused by my grief. But yeah, everyone needs to heal. And I hope this helps someone learn something. And I hope you all are gonna try and heal with me. I don't know if anyone actually writes down things they've lost and had to grieve, or like what grieving means to you. Please let me know. I love talking about this stuff. Leave comments. I'll answer all of them. Literally, or message me. Yeah. Hope you all heal with me, and yeah. Bye. Thanks for watching.